to a short video so you can have an overview of the iBOM application, which has been designed to be used with the Autodesk Inventor software. You can download the app via the Autodesk Exchange App Store, clicking a little cross in the corner up there in the software, or just navigating via Google, say, to the Autodesk Exchange App Store and typing in iBOM under Autodesk Inventor. Okay. There's the app. What this does, this exports the BOM data from an assembly to either Excel or Word. It includes an image of each part file or sub-assembly, depending on the option selected. Okay, when using the iBOM application, the mandatory fields which have already been pre-selected, there's an image, there'll be a part number, quantity and cost for each line item. There's also options to include various iProperty fields, all these are listed below, even custom iProperties. Basically it gathers the information. So if I just select one of the parts, right click iProperties, get a summary tab and a project tab. Generally most of the data comes from them fields. So whatever you filled in for them fields, you can export to the Excel file. Okay, so let's go back to here. So if I just export the BOM data for this assembly without selecting any of the options, I'll show you what we get. Okay, so click the button. It's now come up in progress. As you can see behind the app, it starts to open up each part in turn and creates the image and selects the required data. When it's completed, we get a little message box letting us know that it's been successfully created, and where it stores the file, and the option to view the file. There we go. So there's a file location, which by default is the same file location as the assembly. Okay, and it also uses the same file name, it just includes BOM at the end. So click OK to that to view the file, and there we go. Got a part preview. You just hover over the cell, and there you go. You get the part number, quantity, each part cost, total part cost depending on the quantity, and obviously the assembly cost. There's also a timestamp in case you create various iterations of the exported data, you know when they were created. The app also embeds the equations into the Excel sheet, so if you say you email it to someone, obviously the images are also embedded, so you can just basically export the file or email the file to whoever you like, and it takes all the information as it's shown now. There's no further additional attachments or anything required. So, and then they can edit it, obviously the equations themselves. So say the quantity changes from 1 to 5, change that, there you go, there the price changes. Same with the price, so you want to change that to £5.10, click away, there you go, the price has changed. So that's live for our Excel file. Okay, so we'll go back now to the app. This time we'll select all, just by you can either select the select all button, or you can just manually change it, deselect it. Okay, so I'm going to select all, and this time I'm actually going to include this option. This allows labour cost calculations to be added into the Excel form, Excel document. So we can enter an hourly rate, so for an example £25.60. You can also adjust that using the up and down arrows. The same for if you've done some time trials to see how long it actually takes to build the assembly, so you can get some kind of idea of how much it actually costs to manufacture the product or the assembly. So enter the amount of labour required, say it costs 3 hours and 15 minutes. Once again you can change this as well with that. We'll leave it as a structured BOM type for parts only. Set that, go back. Okay. Obviously, like I say, there's another area here where it actually tells where the file location is. Press that again. When it's completed, obviously it'll refresh that and give you the correct location. It's the same assembly, so it'll be the same file location. It just copies over the existing one. And it's stepping through now each file, collecting the correct information. Soon pop up and say it's completed. There we go. Click OK to view the file. This time, as you can see, all the initial data we had originally, but we've got a lot more information. Basically, a lot of the iProperty data, or all the iProperty data, is now being pulled in, along with any custom iProperty values. You see, there we go. That's all in there, and also the labour rate calculations. And once again, say they want to change, someone wants to change the price. It's now gone from 25.6 to 26.6. Change that, and there you go. Same as build time. You might have reduced it down to say 12 minutes. Once again, everything adjusts accordingly. Okay. So we'll run through this again. This time we'll export to Word. And click that. We'll just this time just do all of them again. Works in the same way. The more options that's selected, the more data that's going to be displayed in the exported file. So once again, it's going to step through. Collecting the information and placing it appropriately in the file. One thing with Word, it's usually a word processing document, if it's default to normal A4, or the paper size is A4, this will adjust the paper size from A4, A3, A2, or custom size, depending on how many fields are chosen. And also, the custom iProperties will be displayed on a second table, rather than all across like on the Excel where it's just followed column by column. I'll just show you that now. As you can see, it's similar to the previous one. Rather than having to hover over to see the image, it's actually put in the column straight away. It's all the way across to all the iProperty fields. For the calculations, as in the Excel, same as the Excel version, but this time the iProperties is in the second table below. Same data, same information, just displayed slightly different. As unlike Excel, where you change a figure, say to there, and click away, and it automatically updates all the formulas or all the calculations adjust accordingly. Word doesn't do that automatically. What you have to do is press Ctrl A to select all, then press F9. You'll find that everything changes accordingly. So if you look at this price here, 95.41, if I change this from 1 to 10, so nothing's changed at the moment. If I press Ctrl A, select all, F9, there you go, everything's changed accordingly. Okay, well, thank you for viewing this little demonstration. I'll put some links at the end to the app. Thank you very much for your time.